Before I started Right at Home, I worked as a physiotherapist. I worked at Guy's and St. Thomas's in London. What you really enjoy is when you're working with the patients. You see them improve and become stronger each day, and ultimately to be able to live as independently as possible. There are limitations in the healthcare service, which also I recognized. There was a clear need for a quality care provision in the community, because more and more older people now prefer to live in their own homes, in their own familiar home environment, close to their friends, family, their pets. Our services are classified as essential services, and it's become clearer since the pandemic.
Talk to anyone. So Jill and I, we grew vegetables and flowers from seed, literally in her front living room this year. These ones at the front, they were very small when we first bought them.
Yes.
We had the confidence that we have a great, successful model and a good brand behind us. I did the exploring part and the researching part for a long period of time. Franchising was a safer and a more robust route to get into a business. It felt so comfortable, and it felt that this is the team that I could trust. And what struck me was Ken, not only he had a passion about spreading the quality care across the whole of UK, but also sort of how passionate he was about the success of his own franchisees. I kind of could feel that I had this sense of sort of comfort in contacting them, asking any questions that I had doubts about, and I could bounce off ideas. I've got neighboring franchisees that I know I can sort of contact, and we can have a one-to-one discussion and problem solve anything that may come up. You draw inspiration from their successes and learn from each other and bounce off ideas. So that, of course, is a great benefit to be part of a franchise network. There's great, huge amount of sort of gratification talking to the families, talking to the clients, and the difference that you can make to their lives. Some families would actually clearly would say that if it wasn't for Right at Home, or if it wasn't for your team, dad or mum would have ended up living in a care home, which definitely, reminds us that we are doing the right thing.
It's a good thing that you're my best friend, isn't it?
The principle here is, if you continue to do the best, focus on the quality of the service that we want to provide, being honest with everybody involved, the families, the clients, and the caregivers. They're selective about the people who join the network. And I think that is the reason why the network has continued to grow in good measure. The personality traits are the motivation, the desire to continue to grow, and also the desire to make a difference in the community. We want to be able to focus on becoming the employer of choice and the go-to care provider for the local community. What I would really like to be able to see is that our source of referrals are now slowly increasing to be a word-of-mouth referrals. That will be a real testament to the service that we provide locally here.